Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited. Like, oh my gosh, I'm finally doing it. My very first Let's Play ever series here on my channel, first episode of Teenager High School Roommates, is finally starting right now. And I'm actually excited for this one because this series is going to be fully based on how the game behaves, not just scripted outcomes. So here's the plan. I'm controlling each character one at a time so I can shape the story, make decisions, and guide their direction. But the rest, they're staying on autonomous mode. So while I'm focused on one character, the others are still living their own lives, making their own choices, and honestly, that's where things usually get unpredictable. That's the whole point of this series. I don't want everything to go exactly how I expect. I want those random conflicts, relationships forming on their own, and situations I didn't even plan. Alright, let me introduce the main household before we jump in. First, Brielle Wood. She's part of the roommates at Youngsung High School. And yeah, she's basically chaos in human form. Troublemaker personality, super impulsive, very childish at times, but also really active and into fitness. So she's always moving, always doing something, and most of the time, she's the reason something goes wrong in the house without even trying. Next is Becca Roberts, also part of the roommates. She's more of an explorer type, very focused, very observant. She's the kind of character that doesn't really react immediately. She just watches everything first, analyzes the situation, and then makes her move. She's also got that devoted side, but mixed with a materialistic drive, so she's always chasing something bigger. Status, goals, progress, whatever gives her direction. Then we've got Raphael Bailey. This one is interesting. He's a go-getter type, very ambitious, always pushing forward like he's trying to prove something. He's also materialistic in mindset, so he's focused on success and achievement. But there's a twist emotionally, he's not stable. There's a depressed undertone to his character, so even when he's doing well, you can feel that internal pressure affecting how he reacts in different situations. Next is Landon Turner. He's a rule-breaker type. No structure, no strict routine, just pure movement and impulse. He's really into fitness too, so he's always active, always doing something physical in-game. And he has that wandering heart trait, meaning he doesn't really stay emotionally or socially fixed on one thing for too long. He just moves with whatever feels right in the moment. And last is Aaliyah Harris. She's the charmer of the group. Very social, very noticeable. The type of character that naturally pulls attention without trying. But she's also got a bit of emotional instability with depressed tendencies and a wandering heart. So her connections and decisions can shift depending on her mood and who she interacts with. So yeah, that's the full household we're starting with. All of them living under one roof, all in high school, all with completely different personalities. And I'm just here trying to manage the chaos while the game does its own thing in the background. Let's see how this plays out, because honestly, I already feel like something's going to go wrong real fast. Okay, first day in the house starts here. Each of them has their own room, so it's basically a full high school life simulation inside one household. We're just letting things run naturally for now. Then tomorrow, we'll shift focus to school chaos. Okay, wait, gosh, these two already having conflict on day one. Bro, what is happening right now? Oh gosh, and now Brielle just jumped into the situation too. Bro, this is turning into a full chaos triangle already. Like, no build-up, no friendship arc, straight into tension mode. This is actually insane. And honestly, this is what makes autonomous gameplay so good. You don't even need to script drama. It just happens on its own. Landon versus Raphael already starting something early, and I did not expect it this fast. Alright guys, let me just go ahead and fill their needs first before anything else goes down. You know what? I've been playing this game for quite a while now, and it feels way better than before. The updates really changed the flow of gameplay. It's not just static anymore. Everything feels more alive, more unpredictable, especially with autonomous behavior turned on. Like right now, nothing big is happening. But that's exactly the point. See, look at these two. They're always going at it. Landon and Raphael just keep clashing non-stop. Like, bro, what is going on with them? Every time they interact, it's either tension or straight up disagreement. No peaceful moment at all. I swear, these two can't stay in the same space without something happening. So while I'm just managing needs right now, I'm also watching for those small moments. Because this game, even basic routines can suddenly turn into drama, conflict, or unexpected relationship changes. And that's what makes it interesting now. It doesn't always need action every second. Sometimes the buildup is what makes the next chaos hit harder. But wait, do you guys see this? These two were actually the ones I thought would end up together. Like, I really had that in mind from the start. I thought they were going to be the main pairing in this household. But nah, I don't think that's happening anymore. Because look at them right now. It's just their first day, and there's already conflict between them. Like, actual tension, not even small talk issues. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just early game stress. They'll warm up later. But nope. The energy between them is already off. And honestly, I'm just here watching it unfold. Like, yeah, this is not going the direction I planned at all. Wait, why is she cooking again? She already has food cooked. Why is she starting another one? Stop that. Stop that. Cancel it. Go eat. Go eat what's already there. This is exactly the kind of chaos I'm talking about. Guys, the autonomy is doing whatever it wants right now. Like, basic survival logic is not syncing at all food is ready. But she's just like, nah, let me cook again. Okay, no, we are not wasting ingredients today. Eat first, then we talk. Wait, Becca Roberts is calling Raphael? Oh, this is getting interesting. Out of nowhere. No buildup, no warning. She's initiating a call to Raphael right now. Wait, did you guys see that? Raphael is actually the one initiating the conversation with Brielle right now. But Brielle is not having it. She straight up rejected the interaction. Look at her mood and thoughts. She's in that needs to cool down first state. Like, she's not emotionally ready to deal with him right now, so she's just refusing the whole conversation. And honestly, this is getting so good because Raphael is trying to reach out, but Brielle is shutting it down completely. No engagement, no softening, just full pause mode. So yeah, Raphael trying to fix things, Brielle stepping back, and the tension just keeps building naturally without me even forcing anything. Now we're back to Becca and Raphael, and I'm really curious what's going to happen here, because this is the kind of situation where the game can go in completely different directions. Depending on how their interaction plays out, Becca is already very goal-driven and observant, while Raphael is in this emotional, unstable state right now. So whatever happens between them is not going to be simple. Wait, hold up guys, what is actually happening right now? Landon just texted Becca, like, out of nowhere, have you finished your homework? Like, it's just a normal school day check-in. And then Becca responds with, take care of me next time too. Bro, what? What kind of reply is that? This is turning into a whole web of interactions already on day one. Because remember, Becca already called Raphael earlier, and now Landon is sliding into her messages too. So she's literally connected to both of them at the same time. And the way these interactions are forming feels so natural. Like the game is just building relationships on its own without any scripting. This is exactly why autonomous mode is insane. You don't plan the drama, you just watch it unfold. Landon texting Becca, Becca calling Raphael, Raphael already dealing with Brielle conflict, everything is crossing paths right now, and I swear, this is just the beginning. So, Brielle is now at the coffee shop, and Brolic at this place. The coffee shop actually looks so good, the atmosphere, the vibe, everything just fits perfectly for a chill simulation moment. So I'm just gonna let her do her thing. Fully autonomous, no control, just letting her live her life. And honestly, look at her. She looks so good in game. Like, I literally downloaded her from Canvas when I saw her and I was like, yeah, this is the one. Perfect fit for this series. I didn't even change anything about her traits or personality. Everything is random traits, behavior, everything, so nothing is scripted. That's why the gameplay feels way more intense like this, because I don't know what she's going to do next. She just decided to go to the coffee shop on her own, and that already tells you how alive the system feels right now. And that's what I love about this setup. I'm not controlling everything anymore, I'm just watching their lives unfold naturally. Landon is really into fitness right now. He's out here doing his thing in Central Park. And honestly, this looks so natural. The way he's just moving around, doing workouts, staying active, it really feels like the world is alive now with these new updates. This is what I love about the game now. Characters don't just stay inside doing nothing. They actually go out. They have routines. They interact with the environment on their own. Like, look at him, no control. No direction from me. He just decided, yeah, I'm going to work out in the park. And that's exactly what makes this so good. It feels organic. It feels unpredictable. And I'm just here watching everything unfold, letting the system do its thing. Landon really said fitness is life, and the game actually backed him up on that. Alright guys, Brielle is back home now, and look at this. So Raphael actually apologized to Brielle first, and Brielle, she accepted it. Look at this moment right now. This is a full emotional shift in the storyline. She's in that touched state, like she's overwhelmed, but in a positive way. Not sad, not angry, just emotionally affected by what just happened. And if you check the mood details, that stronger after a conflict effect is active right now, meaning that their argument earlier didn't just stay as drama. It actually turned into understanding. Like they went through tension, then repair, then now they're stabilizing again. And this is actually huge for their relationship, because earlier it looked like Brielle and Raphael were heading into full conflict arc. But now the game literally flipped it into a reconciliation moment. So instead of hate energy, we're now seeing that slow rebuild phase. So right now, Brielle and Raphael are actually starting to smooth things out. They're entering that, okay, we're fine now phase. The tension is lowering. Interactions are becoming more neutral, almost like they're resetting their relationship back to stable ground. But here's the twist. Landon is still in that opposing energy. He still has that ridicule interaction toward Raphael available, meaning the tension between Landon and Raphael is not going anywhere. That dynamic is still active, still heated, still unresolved. So what we're seeing right now is basically a split storyline happening in real time. Brielle plus Raphael gives repairing, rebuilding, stabilizing. Landon plus Raphael gives still conflict-driven, still hostile, still tense. And that's what makes this household so unpredictable right now. Because Raphael is literally in the middle of two completely different social directions. One relationship is healing, while another one is still escalating tension. Alright guys, before we end the episode, let's just watch them wrap up their needs for the night. They're just doing their final routines, hunger, hygiene, energy getting, everything ready before sleep. And honestly, this is that quiet moment before everything resets. Because tomorrow is their first official day at high school. And I already know this is where things are going to explode. So I'm going to end today's episode here for now. First day in the house is done. We've already seen conflicts, random friendships forming, emotional shifts, apology moments, and even relationship changes starting to build on their own. And I'm telling you guys, this is only episode 1. Next episode, we're going straight into their first day at school. And I already have so many questions going into it. What's going to happen between Brielle and Raphael after everything that just happened? Will they stay stable, or will something trigger again? What about Landon and Raphael? That tension is still there. And I feel like it's not going to disappear easily. Becca is also in the middle of multiple connections right now. So I'm really curious who she's actually going to build a real relationship with. And Aaliyah, she's the wild card. I feel like she hasn't even started her main storyline yet. So yeah, there's still Brielle, Becca, Raphael, Landon, and Aaliyah. 5 characters. 1 school. A lot of chaos waiting to happen. And I'm inviting you guys to come along for the ride as we figure out what kind of relationships, drama, and unexpected moments will unfold next. If you enjoyed this first episode, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. And drop a comment to tell me what you think will happen next. Or what kind of storylines you want to see for each character. I'll try to include your ideas in the next episode. I'm still new to this setup, so bear with me while I figure everything out, but I'm really enjoying this series and I hope you guys are too. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.